With 2021 coming to a close, now it's time to give you my most anticipated films of 2022. Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and well, I haven't done one of these since 2019, and that's because 2020 I really wasn't anticipating that many movies, and 2021 is because I don't really know. 2020 was just because of the lack of films I was anticipating, but I don't really know why for 2021 because there was a fair amount of films I was anticipating. But this year, we're doing it. My top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. This is going to be one of my last videos of 2021. I know I said I was going to be doing this in January, but I'm ready now. So, let's do my top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. So, coming in at number 10, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I really liked the first Sonic movie. I actually got a whole bunch of my buddies together from high school to see this movie. It was one of the last activities I did before the pandemic started. And I really like this film. I don't think this film is perfect because it kind of has a couple of those beats you'd expect from, like, I don't know, something like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something like that. But I did thoroughly enjoy this movie. The relationship between Tom and Sonic was awesome. I like that. Sonic had a lot of funny jokes, especially the whole baseball scene. But the best part of that film, in my opinion, was definitely Jim Carrey as Eggman. Oh my god, he was freaking hilarious in that film. And that is why I'm really excited for this second film, because of how much I enjoyed the first film. I'm gonna admit it right here, I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of the movies. I really, really enjoyed the first film, so I really want to see this film. I'm not sure about going to see it in the theaters, but I might. This is definitely a film I'm considering seeing in theaters, but not like, oh, I'm jumping towards it the day it comes out. I'm really excited, but I don't know if I'm going to see this quite the day it comes out. But I do really like the first film, and with Tails being in this film, and especially Knuckles, I'm really excited for this second film, and that's why Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is number 10. Coming in at my number 9, we have Scream. Why do you have Scream at number 9? Well, the truth is, I've only seen the first movie, but I've grown to love the first movie. And honestly, I've been meaning to watch the second, third, and fourth films for a long time. But with a lot of the old cast coming back and just a franchise coming back that's not Halloween, honestly. And I like the new Halloween films, both of them, even Kills, even though that wasn't very well received. I still liked Halloween Kills. But we're finally getting other horror characters returning, and this year, we're getting the return of Ghostface. And I'm really excited for that. Honestly, this is probably the first film I'm going to watch in 2021, as it's literally not too long away. It's coming out next month in January. But that, I don't know, because there's another film that comes out in January too that I might see before this. But these are probably going to be the first two films, and I think that's next, actually. I'm just really excited for the old cast to come back and the return of Ghostface, and Scream's gonna be awesome. But coming in at my number 8, yeah, I was correct. We have Morbius, the other film that's coming out in January. I don't know much about the Morbius character, but I'm gonna be honest. This is just me nerding out because I think we saw Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man on like the wall of the trailer in this film. I think we might be getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in this film. I don't think he's gonna have near the role he did in No Way Home. I mean, come on, you've probably seen it by now, but just, I don't know. Yeah, that's the main reason I'm really excited for this film is that there's a bit of a possibility, I think, that we're going to be seeing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. If not, it could be possible that we see Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Or heck, even Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I don't know. It's the possibilities that make me really excited for this film. Like, I don't know much about Morbius, but I'm really curious to see some of the spoilers maybe for this film. Like, even if Venom appears in this film, I think this film is going to be really good and I am excited for it. Coming in at number 7, we have the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, I know. Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Dave's Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Well, you know what? You know what I'm here to say? They should have gotten Charles Martinet. Yeah, I agree with everyone. But I'm still very curious for this film. I don't think this film is going to be as purely awful as a lot of people are expecting it's going to be. But I wasn't a huge fan of the casting. I was like, why are you not getting Charles Martinet? He's still alive. He's still doing Mario in the game, so why not do him? Maybe because he's doing an hour-and-a-half feature-length Mario film? I don't know, but honestly, I am still pretty excited for this film. It's the first Mario film since 1993, and let's just admit it, that film was not very good. Maybe one day, before the new Mario movie, I'll do a review of that movie. Oh god, please don't make me do that. But, yeah. I'm definitely anticipating this new Mario movie at least a little bit. I think it's gonna be fun, and if anything, it's gonna be freaking hilarious hearing that's my horrible Seth Rogen laugh coming out of Donkey Kong, and hey, how's it going? Coming out of Bowser. And then hearing, well, Chris Pratt literally did his Mario impression, I think. I don't think that's literally what it's going to be in the movie, but I'm expecting fun things out of this film, to say the least. Alright, coming in at my number 6, we have Lightyear. A Buzz Lightyear film where he's not a toy. He's the real Buzz Lightyear. The only thing is, this is pretty much going to take back what Buzz Lightyear of Star Command did, which I used to watch that Buzz Lightyear solo movie as a kid, the one that came out in 1999 or 2000. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. But this is made by the actual Pixar team, and it's going to be a theatrical release. And I'm really excited. I like the film Turning Red, and I'm a little excited for that film You'll see it in the honorable mentions. That's the one spoiler for honorable mentions. But Lightyear, in my opinion, just it looks so good. It just looks freaking incredible. It's yet again Pixar's best looking film to date. I thought Toy Story 4 was Pixar's best looking film to date. Then it got beat out by Soul, and now I think that's going to be beaten out by Lightyear. Oh my god, this film looks so good. And honestly, I think Chris Evans can be a pretty damn good Buzz Lightyear. He is Captain America, a very heroic character, so it does strike me that Chris Evans is not a bad choice at all for Buzz Lightyear. I'm really excited for this film. Kind of like Charles Martinet with Mario. I think maybe you could have gotten Tim Allen to play Buzz Lightyear in this film, but I'm fine with Chris Evans for sure. Yeah, Lightyear is just a beautiful looking film, and it looks pretty funny, and I think this is going to be another awesome film from Pixar. So now, bringing us into the top 5, we have The Flash. 2 words. Michael Keaton. I mean, Michael Keaton's Batman is returning in this film for the first time since the 90s. That's pretty freaking exciting. And I'm a pretty big fan of the Flash character. Not much is known about this film yet, but from what I've seen, they have like one little trailer release so far. It looks pretty damn good, especially Michael Keaton as Batman being teased. That's gonna be awesome. Is Ben Affleck's Batman in this film? I don't know, but I am pretty freaking pumped for this film. It looks really good. I don't have too much more to say besides that. I think this film is going to be awesome. Coming in at number 4, we have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. All I'm going to say is I hope this film comes out in 2022. Because the first Black Panther I've grown to love more than I used to. I watched a rewatch of this film earlier this year, and I love the fuck out of Black Panther. Sure, the only problem I had was some of the CGI wasn't that great looking, but besides that, it had an awesome story, and it was just, it had a brilliant villain in Killmonger. That's why I'm very excited for this film. But the reason why I don't know if this film is coming out in 2022 is because of some of the rumors that, I forgot what her name was, but apparently she was injured on set. And there's a bunch of bullcrap going on behind the scenes, I think, with this film about Shira, her name? I forgot, but apparently she got injured, and there's like crap behind the set of like, I don't know, moving on with the film or something like that. I don't know. But I think this might be a 2023 film because of production problems, and then maybe we get the Marvels at this time slate because it actually gets done. Or we just have to wait till later in 2023 for this film. I don't know. But I'm predicting this film might get delayed again. And not because of COVID, but because of behind the scenes issues with that injury. But I'm really excited for this film. I love the first Black Panther, and Ryan Coogler coming back to direct this. How could it not be awesome? I think this film is going to be another phenomenal time. But bringing us into the top three, we have Thor, Love and Thunder. I am a little bit nervous. I know a lot of people are like, oh, come on. Female Thor. Oh my god, come on. Natalie Portman as Thor. Come on. Well, you know what? Give her a chance. We're also getting Chris Hemsworth as Thor in this film, so we're gonna be getting some Chris Hemsworth action, but I say give Natalie Portman a chance. I think this film is gonna be awesome. And with Taika Waititi coming back, are there seriously crows outside of my window? Just ignore them, guys. They'll go away when dark shit stops happening and the freaking sun comes out for the first time in 5 days where I live. But, anyways, besides that, Taika Waititi coming back as the director. He's a phenomenal director with the last Thor film, and I believe he directed Jojo Rabbit, which was a really good film. I'm still really excited for this film, and I can't wait till it comes out. And I'm really excited. So with that said, coming in at number 2, we have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. I mean, come on. How could this not be in the top 2? With the new trailer for this film coming out probably close to a year before the film comes out, words cannot describe how pumped I am for this film. And I can't believe more than anything that Into the Spider-Verse is already 3 years old. I can't believe it. Seemed like that film just came out yesterday, but that film is already 3 years old. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is gonna be awesome. With the appearance of Spider-Man 2099, oh my god, I can just expect so much great action. And I'm pretty sure all the characters are gonna return. And the fact that they're probably gonna have a cliffhanger at the end of this movie. How can I not be excited for this film? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is still my favorite film of 2018, and I'm freaking pumped for this film. But it's not quite number 1. We have 1 or maybe 2 films that are maybe tied at number 1. But you'll have to get through the honorable mentions first, and let's go with that. Coming in at number 13, we have Turning Red. It looks like a pretty good Pixar film. I'm not 100% sold on the concept yet. But I think it's going to turn out to be a pretty pleasant surprise. There is a few scenes in the second trailer that made me cringe a little bit. But besides that, this film is going to be pretty good, I think. Number 12 is Uncharted. Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg are going to film together doing Uncharted, which is games I haven't personally played, but it still looks pretty cool. I saw the trailer when I was watching Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters, and it still looks pretty freaking awesome. And number 11 is Halloween Ends, the final chapter of the Halloween 2018 trilogy, and it looks very awesome. But I'm fully expecting that Laurie Strode is going to kill in this film. I don't know 100%, but I think it's happening. Alright, what's number 1? Well, let's look. Coming in at number 1, we have a tie between the Batman and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Let's get into the Batman first. One of my favorite directors of all time, Matt Reeves, is directing this film. He directed my all-time favorite film to this day, War for the Planet of the Apes. And he's doing a Batman movie. Batman is probably my second favorite comic book character of all time besides Spider-Man. That's a match made in heaven. And I am like almost 100% sure that the Batman is going to be my favorite Batman movie of all time after I see it. I was a little skeptical of Robert Pattinson at first, but after seeing the trailers, oh my god. This film looks freaking brilliant. I can't wait to see this film when it comes out. And I'm pretty sure we're going the weekend it comes out. My dad and his friend said so. And words can't describe how excited I am. But I don't know which one I'm more excited for, this or Doctor Strange. Because Doctor Strange is going to be the continuation kind of No Way Home. It's sort of like Morbius, the possibilities of what can appear in this film. Also, Sam Raimi is directing this film, the director of the first 3 Spider-Man films. I like the first Doctor Strange, but by the little end trailer at the end of No Way Home, I fully expect this film to be pretty freaking incredible. Honestly, I think it's going to be one of the MCU's most critically acclaimed films. It just looks awesome, and I'm saying it right now. If Toby doesn't come back in Morbius, I think this is the film where we could see him again. With Sam Raimi directing it and the whole multiverse thing happening in No Way Home, I can fully expect Tobey Maguire to return in this film. But do you know who else I expect to see in this film? The X-Men characters. I expect that we could possibly see Wolverine, Cyclops, and hopefully more than any of them, Deadpool. I hope Ryan Reynolds returns as Deadpool in this film. I'm a little less sure of that than Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield returning in No Way Home, but that turned out to be true. I don't know if that's going to happen with this film, but because of the possibilities and Sam Raimi directing this film, I just gotta say, I'm really excited for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and the Batman, and that is why they are my number 1 most anticipated films of 2022. I'm sorry if I sounded weird when I'm talking today. I'm a little bit stuffed up in the nose. I got a little bit of a stuffy nose, and I gotta really blow it, admittedly, but yeah, this is probably one of my last videos of 2021, and yeah, that's about it. These are my most anticipated films of next year, and I'm hoping to see all of them before ranking next year's films. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Gaming Do here. See you later. Bye.